I'm uploading the video that you guys will watch on Tuesday, but I'm recording the video that you're gonna watch on Wednesday. And I know this is gonna be outdated and you're already gonna know what the maintenance was about, but last night, which was Monday, are you following all the days? Tuesdays when this is being recorded, but you'll see it on Wednesday, and I'm talking about Monday. So I'm covering half a week in one video here. We did get a maintenance announcement that on the 20th, which is Wednesday, we have another version, 5.0.4. I feel like we just had a maintenance, but we won't be able to play during this game, and it is going to be a 6-hour maintenance. Now, I've kind of given up on speculating what we've got going on. My best guess, if I had to guess, would be that they're setting up the carnival again, but I don't know that. I haven't seen anything on Twitter. I did want to touch on this, acknowledge that we are having a maintenance announcement. It is the full 6 hours, so it's more than just your basic, we're fixing a bug. We'll get into the rest of today's video right now. As you can see, I haven't even gotten ready for the day yet. I want to talk about something that affects a lot of people around the holidays. It doesn't necessarily relate to Pokemon Duel, but I'm going to relate it to Pokemon Duel. So just follow with me for just a second on this. I have 35 cards that were given to me, and they are a way to promote happiness. During the holidays, a lot of people suffer with depression, loneliness, sadness, whatever have you, because it is a time of family and a time for caring and sharing. And a lot of times, if you've lost a loved one, people are sad about it. If you're not where you are in life or happy with where your life is, then you can be sad, and the holidays will really bring that to the forefront while everybody else is looking like they're happy and all you can feel is sad. What I'm going to try to do is, I don't know if I can make them all relevant, but in these 35 cards are ways to promote happiness. And my hope is that during this period between now and maybe the new year, and I don't know how long after the new year I will continue to do this, but my hope is that the tip that I give you, you can, if you are feeling sad, or if you know someone who is feeling sad or depressed or lonely, you can use the card and the little mantra or tip advice that goes with the card. You can share that with either yourself or with somebody you know, or by watching my video, it will make you a happier person. I randomly drew a card, and the first card says, "Grumpy cat actually makes us feel happier. No, but for real." Stressed right now? Sorry, correction. Stressed right? Meow. Science says those cat videos you love boost your mood and give you energy. We say keep them coming. In fact, you should watch one right now. P.S. We're pretty sure any animal video will do. What I'm gonna do is put together a deck with cats. Off the top of my head, I'm gonna have to look at my game, but there is Litten and Torracat and Incineroar. I'm gonna have to look at the rest of the Pokédex to see what other cats we have. But when I come back, we're gonna have a little cat video for you. Pokemon Duel style. It may not look like much during the day, but this neighborhood here in Southern California is probably one of the most decorated neighborhoods. The entire area here, many blocks, cul-de-sacs, everything, they all get involved. They all put up a ton of lights. And while there's no traffic over my shoulder now, in the evening between, like, from Thanksgiving until New Year's, packed with cars, bumper to bumper. And as you get closer to the Christmas holiday, it gets worse. Lights and Christmas, or whatever holiday that you celebrate, should bring joy. And for a lot of people it does. Unfortunately, for some of those that suffered a loss, just of whatever kind. It could be a physical loss. It could be a spiritual loss or an emotional loss, the holiday seasons can really wear down on you. So, like the card said, I put together a deck with what I think are the most cat-like in Pokemon Duel. So I have Litten all the way to Incineroar. I have Solgaleo, of course. I have Liepard, Raikou, Suicune, and Meowth. Those are basically the most cat-like that I could think of. Took them into league play. I only needed one win in order to complete my dailies. I pre-recorded this, so let's check it out and see how we did. I can tell you right off the bat, my first opponent is almost 4K, well, 3,800. That's close enough to 4K that I didn't have high expectations going into the first game. 3,840, not what you want to see when you're trying to run a fun deck, for sure. I was hoping to find like a 2,800, but such was not the case. It's really hard to do this and walk at the same time. But I'm actually hoping that my opponent just disconnects at the front of this game. He doesn't. I see the Coco Rush, although he ended up not doing it. I was very thankful for that because I didn't know how I was going to stop the rush. I open up with Leo because I'm still anticipating getting Coco rammed down my throat and wanted to have preparations for that. He opens up with Leo, which I found interesting. Or not Leo, with Lunala. I found that interesting. Didn't really have anything that I liked. I guess I could have put Raikou out, but I put Liepard out because then I could get any one of a number of different happenings off of my bench here. Brings out Zapdos, and of course I go straight after him with Litten. He gets the Roost. That Scary Face would have triggered the evolution for me. I would have been super cool with that. Unfortunately, it just wasn't meant to be. And now he sets up the trap, and I'm not scared. Zapdos has a ginormous miss. Probably should have double chanced here because we get the double miss. Very, very unfortunate. So you know I'm about to get surrounded. Now I have to move Leo to cover my goal, which I do. Like, look at these decorations. Crazy. He attacks my Liepard. I get the assist, but he rolls the gold. Undeterred, I max revive my Litten, and this time I'm gonna go after him because I have to be able to beat Zapdos. Look at all that. Probably should have double chanced on the second try, I guess. But now I'm in a world of hurt. He has 3 Pokemon out. I've already lost 3 Pokemon. He moves down Lunala, which he should. I bring out Raikou. What do you do here? I can't bring my 3MP Mon back out. I go for the double chance, hoping to land gold onto purple. You already know what's going to happen, right? Nothing. That's what happens. Absolutely nothing. Nothing good anyways. Getting myself backlit here. So, game 1. We didn't knock anybody out. Not a happy time. This is not the kind of cat video that I think inspires happiness and joy. I don't think that's what they had in mind when they said that. So we'll move on to game 2. Fortunately, my opponent was so high ranked that losing that didn't cost me a whole lot of points. And then I open up, it's actually not a bad Flareon, Dino, and Rare Metal. Look at these decorations. Like I said, it's not really much to look at during the day because like the lights aren't on, the inflatables aren't up, but in the evening, this place is crazy. Second game, I use the same deck. This is a cat video. It's supposed to make you smile, and if nothing else, hopefully my bad RNG will make you smile and make you feel better about your RNG. I go first. I'm going to open up with Litten onto my back line. He's going to take the Ori Choreo, I say yoga style. It's not, but I call it the yoga style. I bring my Solgaleo out. Covers goal. Basically, this is going to be which one of us puts our Pokemon out first. He has a bunch of gold, so I take my Litten and put it within striking distance of anything that he wants to bring out that has gold. Mimikyu. Not a huge fan of Mimikyu. It has some usefulness, but if it doesn't land its curse, it's kind of a dead piece. Brings out Sableye. So, you know what I'm gonna do. This time I learned my lesson though. I roll the double chance. Look at all that miss. You know I didn't hit it. Luckily enough, I avoid getting burned by the reroll. Not what I'm looking for though when I do this. I tack into him to land gold into a physical, or even my purple. Sets up the cheese. Undeterred. This is where I didn't learn my lesson last time. Neutral turn. It's no good. Not at all what I was looking for. If I had an X speed, that would have been better. So I get jumped. Go ahead and cover up my goal. Takes over my entry point. And once again, I've allowed myself to get in a bad situation. Bring out my Suicune. It could have been Suicune, could have been Raikou. No real reason for one over the other. Moves down Sableye, so I go ahead and block that off. Down comes Mimikyu, and like I said, like, Mimikyu just doesn't scare me. I don't know. The 70 attack is not worrisome, 71 in this case. And I promptly get cursed. Because why would I roll a useful attack here? And honestly, I forget that my Pokemon is cursed at this point. Brings out Decidueye, who respins me. I have nothing to worry about because I have no purple. Try to get rid of Mimikyu. It's not happening. Here comes Decidueye. He's trying to knock me out. Remember, I forgot that I was cursed. I'm not having any of that. Go ahead and get my first knockout of the video. We are, I don't know how many plays in. Still can't knock out this Mimikyu. Here comes Gengar. You know what's gonna happen. Get the assist. Now what I'm hoping for here is fake out. But no, I get knocked out instead. Like, the worst possible outcome that could have happened there is what just happened. You kind of see the theme going on here, right? Mega Gengar. Things are going from bad to worse. And I really didn't think that they could get any worse, to tell you the truth. That's not a good roll when you're cursed. So we're down one Mon. I don't even remember what happens here. Bring out the Litten. It's a cat video. It's one of those things you just kind of have to do, right? Don't know why I brought out Litten. I get cursed again. Like, I can't help but get cursed. Gotta get rid of this Mimikyu. The cat video is becoming the cat extinction video. rather quickly. When it's bad, it's bad. And while my matchups may not have been the best, they were definitely better than getting poisoned and winning one roll. These cats aren't funny. I'm sure my opponents found it funny though. People driving through the neighborhood. Looking for the cold shear. Like it just, at this point, it doesn't even matter. Like there's no way that anything good is gonna happen. Takes the easiest round. And that's pretty much GG at this point. I can try to knock him out. Did you really think that I was gonna get a physical into physical here? And my opponent, because it was such a close-knit game and he had this thrilling comeback victory, he decides to BM for whatever reason. I don't know. Really no need for that. But at that point I really didn't care one way or the other. Just happy that it was over. That's gonna do it for today's video, but I really want you guys to see what this neighborhood looks like at night. So through the magic of technology, here you go. I hope you get an idea of what it's like, because it is absolutely phenomenal. Until next time.